Welcome to Sly Media. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be my review on the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Woo, that was for that to just be a sneak peek trailer. It just woo had me blown away. Had me blown away. So I'm gonna break down the price, just talk about the trailer. Alright, this is what I'm talking about with the trailer. It starts off, pretty much ends off where Spider-Man far away from home ended. Pretty much everybody's found out Peter's identity, found out he's Spider-Man. He hates that because everybody the big thing about Spider-Man, he does not like to reveal his secret identity because he feels like his enemies and all that they will know, like if they know who he is, they'll come after the people he loves. That's the worst thing he ever wants to happen. He doesn't want the people he loves to get hurt. And which also this identity thing, this actually storyline actually is based off of Spider-Man. I just actually found out recently watching another YouTube video come from a Spider-Man book in the comics of when he went against his villain called Mephisto when Mephisto killed Aunt May and he went to Doctor Strange for help, but Doctor Strange changed his time to make sure that didn't happen. When Aunt May doesn't get killed, I think he killed Mary Jane as well. I think Mephisto killed Mary Jane as well. So storyline in the comics, he enlists help from Doctor Strange in that comic book, so that way like the change of time where Mephisto does not kill Mary Jane or Aunt May. So this movie is actually based off that storyline. It's a little different sequence in this movie, but it's based off of that comic book. I know that, just found that out today. But yeah, since he finds that out, he feels like, yo, I don't want the people I love to get hurt. I want things to change and all that. So he listens to help of Doctor Strange, saying, "Oh, I want to change what happened with Mysterio. I want nobody to remember me as Spider-Man." What he doesn't know is like Doctor Strange tells him this happens. That means nobody's gonna know you're Spider-Man. No, and May, not none of that. Like nobody's gonna know who you are as Spider-Man. And he feels like the love he has for MJ that might hurt as well because she won't remember he's Spider-Man. That it's gonna be like, oh dang, the love they have, all that's gonna be blown away. Also, with Ned not knowing that he's Spider-Man as well, Ned's character is supposed to be the Hobgoblin in the comics. So we don't know in a future movie or not. Maybe he doesn't know he's Spider-Man and he ends up becoming a villain. Or that's not his best friend no more. So we don't know. Like I said, we don't know. It was just a sneak peek trailer, but will they remember that he's Spider-Man and all? They just know he is him as Peter Parker. So we'll see. We'll see. But get back to what I'm saying was what's happening. What happened in the trailer. So Doctor Strange said, "No one remember you're Spider-Man." Spider-Man's like, "No, I want these people to know, no, no, no." So when they do the, when they do the spell, it messes up the whole time. Those bunch of everything goes to discombobulated. Everything just comes a boom and all that. Even Juan tells him, for Juan goes and leaves and tells Doctor Strange, "Don't do that spell." But he just, good old Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is pretty much like the Iron Man, the Tony Stark of the MCU now. So pretty much it's like he feels like he's unstoppable. Feels like he's powerful. He helped defeat Thanos. He feels like can nobody stop him right now. Pretty much, which, like I said, in this movie, y'all forget does lead to the Multiverse of Madness, a sequel to Doctor Strange movie. So Doctor Strange, you're seeing his mistakes because he's like the new cocky, arrogant type of dude. He feels like he can't be touched. So he insists on doing the spell on it. You'll see in the next two movies like how this comes back to haunt him. So they do the spell pretty much now, and everything just goes crazy. We see a bunch of Easter. I think at first off we see the electricity of Electro. Everybody knows that Jamie Foxx Electro has clarified. Jamie Foxx himself said that he will be in this movie. So from the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies. Then like we see Sam from Sandman, which is of course from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3 Sandman movie. I know a lot of people didn't like that one, Spider-Man 3. I thought it was pretty okay, but we see that as well. I'll talk about the other big reveals we see, but we see all that going on. But the thing is, Doctor Strange tells Peter Parker, you have to choose either Peter Parker or Spider Man. Which one is it? And like the thing is, I think what's good about this story as well is just about Spider Man like accepting responsibility to role who he is. It goes back to the main catchphrase, the main line they always say comes with great power comes great responsibility. So with him and Doctor Strange, like they're having a fight scene and all that on the train, and I think I heard a rumor the reason why they have a fight scene because we see the villains, all the villains that have come from this time, that are coming from like other movies and all that Spider Man. This is all happens right before they die, so they all hate Peter Parker. They want to kill him because it all happens for their ending, for their death scene, and they come from that. So Peter Parker doesn't want the villains to die, so he feels like he should keep them. So they finally keep them, but Doctor Strange like, nah, they all got to die. They all got to go back to the universe and die. But Doctor Strange also tells her, well, as you see, like, oh, you don't know who you want to be. You have to be one person, whether it be Peter Parker or Spider Man. You have to be either. You can't be both. You have to be either one, because he is like the only Avenger, the only Marvel character without actual identity. Everybody else is kind of more known. Everybody knows Chris Evans as Captain America. Everybody knew Chris Evans, I should say, as Captain America. Everybody knew Tony Stark as Iron Man. I mean, not Chris Evans. I mean, Steve Rogers as Captain America. I'm tripping. That's rad, the name. But everybody knew Steve Rogers as Captain America. Everybody knew Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. Everyone even knows now Sam Wilson as Falcon, who was the new Captain America. Everybody knew Bucky Barnes as being the Winter Soldier. So they all knew, these characters. I mean, they all knew these characters' identity. So Peter Parker's the only one who doesn't have an identity by himself. He is just Spider-Man. So he has to really make a choice. That's a big thing in the movie, I think, is about. He has to make a choice about who he wants to be. So that's pretty much the big thing that we see in the trailer. That's pretty much what happens in the standoff. Why Doctor Strange telling him you have to make a choice because what you done did. So also, of course, another piece in the trailer, we see Happy like he getting into something, maybe trying to help Peter Parker, like he's caught by the feds and everything. See what that's going on. Also, the biggest part, we see Goblin with the with its weapons, and everybody's like, oh, everybody knows Goblin. It's William Dafoe, the original Goblin from the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Then the end of all, we see the legs come out, we see the arms, we see good old Doc Ock from the original Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, which, like by the way, if you have not seen Spider-Man 2, see that. Matter of fact, see the first two, the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man, Spider-Man 1 and 2. Those are just classic movies. Spider-Man 2 is still like one of my top 10 favorite comic movies. So, you most definitely need to check out both of those movies before you see Spider-Man Far Away From Home. Because, yeah, those are pretty, No Way Home, I should say. I'm tripping. Before you see Spider-Man No Way Home. Because those are two very classic, very good Spider-Man movies. Sam Raimi is an underrated director. And also, people forget Sam Raimi is actually directing Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, okay, if any of y'all didn't know that. So, fun how all this plays in together as well. But, so, that's pretty much of the trailer, and we see what's going on. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to see. I pretty much just clarifies that we will see Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire make cameo appearances. I feel like they'll come at the end. I hope it's like a real badass entrance. Though when they do come in, it's funny. It's gonna be fun to see just 3 Spider-Mans. I might jump my sin in the theater if I see all 3 of them together, because that's just like my whole childhood and what I grew up on the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. So that's gonna be something to see, but. I feel like we're not going to see them in the final trailer, in the trailer at all. I don't think we'll see Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire. Maybe other characters that might appear in the movie, but I don't think we'll see them. I think they'll save them for the movie. Now, another character we haven't seen that's supposed to be coming is Daredevil Matt Murdock, because he's supposed to be a lawyer to help out Spider-Man, because he's also Peter Parker considered a criminal now, because he's blamed for what happened for the deaths of everything for that, because Mysterio blamed it all on him. But we might see him in the final trailer. They might show Matt Murdock in the final trailer, and they might show who actually the other villain is, because it's pretty much like a Sinister Six multiverse. That's what it seems like going on. Because we seen I don't know who the character was that was coming from the back, that was like we seen in the trailer coming from Peter from behind. Some people said it's a lizard. Some people said just a dark magic. We don't know. But is that like that character? That might be the lizard. Somebody said the lizard. We already seen Electro. Let's see Electro. Sandman. We saw the Green Goblin's weapons, and we saw Doc Ock, pretty much full body version of Doc Ock. So we don't know who the 6th villain is. Could be Mysterio. Maybe Mysterio's not dead. Maybe it's him. We don't know who the big villain is. It might be Mephisto himself. I doubt it. That would be Mephisto, but it's gonna be that big villain. So we might not see that till the next trailer, the final trailer, and then I think we will see if Daredevil's gonna show up or not in the final trailer. We might see him. But other than that, I don't think we'll see nobody else. I don't think we'll see the other 2 Spider-Man. I don't think we'll see Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. I don't think we'll see the other 2 Spider-Man. I think they'll say that for the film. Let audience enjoy it with the film. But just off this one trailer alone, I'm soaked up. That's why I just I ain't want to watch no more trailers, because I feel like it's just going to spoil myself. I just want to go see it in theaters. This is just, wow. That one trailer really blew it away. I even saw the bootleg version of it, and it still looked okay when I saw the bootleg version of the trailer. But now that I saw the actual full final, the actual trailer, I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, I cannot wait. And I love the Spider-Man costume he had. I don't know how this makes sense when he had the suit on, then he jumps into his actual costume. That was so hard. That was so fun. I don't know how he did that, but it's a comic book world. Nothing's real, so that's just like a 5 suit how he's able to transform like that. Then we see him with his black and gold suit. That looked fun as well, so it's just oh man, I cannot wait. like I said, I think I discussed everything that's in the trailer I saw, break down what I saw and what my review on it. But I literally cannot wait, boy. Spider Man, like I said, is my favorite superhero all the time. Like I said, I don't know if you can see it now right here, tattoo of Spider Man. That's how much I love Spider Man. So I'm I'm so I cannot wait. This it's December is not too far away. Like I said, we already in the middle of August. It's almost at toward the end of August. You know, it's August 24th. So the summer ain't really a long way away. So I'm soaked. I'm ready. I can't wait. I feel like this movie would definitely be the best movie of 2021. It's gonna do numbers. It's gonna be the best Marvel movie that came out this year. You know, it says Shang-Chi 5. But I feel like Spider-Man gonna kill all that. This is just the so build up everything that's gonna happen in this movie. It's gonna be great. I just feel like it's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. Just off that one sneak peek trailer alone, just had you feeling like, whoo! No, I can't wait. Like I always say, man, thanks for watching. Subscribe to Sly Media if you like my content. Like I said, my next video comes out gonna either be Tuesday night or Wednesday night. Cause I'm gonna do a review on Stargirl like I always do, like I do a review on Stargirls and What If on the same day. Then Titans, comes on Thursday. So I either tomorrow night or either Tuesday, like I said, or Wednesday night. I'm doing a review on Stargirl and What If. And Thursday night I'll do my review on Titans. So thanks for watching. Like I said, it's Sly Media. Y'all have a good morning and a good day. Y'all be blessed.